I tried over and over again trying to find the best intro to this video. I really can't tell you. But I guess if I sum it all up, I can just say to you that God is not dead. God is in everything and everyone, the good and the bad. Biblically, he said he created the things that were wicked as well, the light and the dark. Now, before you go spewing and judging, he says in the lost translations, because the original language that Jesus spoke was Aramaic, and Aramaic was very poetic. Of the true Our Father was to basically be Christ-like. He also said that all gods that are created are still him because he is the supreme God. Something created the universe from the beginning of time, and we can't say it's Big Bang Theory or this or that. Something created this universe. Something created life, and we can incorporate science, but it's not all science. So whoever that God is all of our God. We are to coexist. We are to love. We are to treat our planet with love. Like the bee, be compassionate and be spreading compassion and forgiveness and love from flower to flower to flower to flower. Be the nectar. Be the light force that runs through our energy. Stop feeling like you're at a loss and feel accomplished already, because every freaking breath you take is magnificent. There are things that don't lie in the world, and that is the sun, the moon, and the stars. I am so busy looking this way and that way, and so are you, and so is everyone else. But no one stops to look up. Farmers grow their crops according to the way the moon sets, the sun sets, all of that stuff. We harvest. We are meant to produce healthy food to keep our energy vibrating higher. People used herbs and flowers to heal each other. Clay from the rivers, sea salt, sage, frankincense, myrrh, crystals, gold, all of it. We are supposed to harvest earth and make it useful and change the energy to a more higher frequency. And a lot of places have bells in their cities and towns that are now taken down. You hardly hear church bells like you used to. You hardly hear the Liberty Bell ring. You hardly hear these things ring because they're all destructed, because it created a high sound frequency. And when those bells would ring, it would give people the vibration to have more spirit in them. But that's not how it is now. It's technology, Wi-Fi, wireless phones. Everything is digitally flowing through us because we are energy. I'm in the eastern state of US. If I go, that's going to take 4 days to get to Australia. Energies intertwined. God creates things in perfect design. Our lungs are shaped like branches, like trees. Trees give us oxygen. We breathe out carbon dioxide, and we need oxygen to survive. We are designed perfectly because numbers don't lie. We are designed perfectly under supreme being. So I don't judge you on who you are, what you believe. I don't judge people who have done sins. I don't judge people on that, because we're all the same. We all bleed the same. We all are here for one reason. And right now, this world is chaotic, and God's showing signs. The solar eclipse happened. There was an X on the US. It went through cities named Nineveh. There are things that are in the Bible that are coming true. And I'm not saying the whole book is true because it's forged by man. Because the Aramaic interpretation is much different than what is it now. Just like energy is female and masculine, there's so much more to this. Like when people were praising the goat or the bull, and then Moses came down and he was talking about the man quenching the thirst and stuff like that, they were shifting from one zodiac to Pisces, which is symbolism of Christianity, and from Pisces to Aquarius, which is where we are now. And it takes an empire 250 years to fail, and our Constitution was built, I forgot when, but all I know is 13 years, which is 2037. The world as we know it is not going to be operated the same way. It's going to be a whole new system. And if we don't stick together and break that, then we are going to be under one world order. And I cannot say this, only one person can rule, and that is the supreme God. Too many people are trying to play God with technology and so forth. I'm not going to get into that, but I'm just saying satellites are sent to the sky that can create holographic images to fake a second coming, to fake UFOs. But I'm telling you what, Jesus never left. He's still here, whether you believe it or not, because it's our Christ-like conscience. Numerology is important. 11 body systems, 22 bones that cover the brain, and 33 vertebrae, which seems to be the master number when most prophets die. 33 is actually the secretion of our chrysalis fluid. At the age 33, you are fully developed into spiritual being. But what you do from when you're born to that age, it's about clearing generational cycle, cutting cords. It's about cleansing. It's about finding your authentic self, eating healthy, using natural remedies, drinking water, going out into the sun. Avoid using all of these chemicals, which our food is fucking poisoned. There's a lot of countries out there that don't have food that has as many chemicals as we do. Those are chemicals that cause breast cancer, ADHD, autism, the birth deficiencies, all kinds of crap that happens to us because of these chemicals. Margarine is one chemical away from being plastic. What? That's not what God intended for us. I'm sorry. Stop taking the lazy way out and stop blaming others. Because at the end of the day, we're each responsible as beings of brothers and sisters and siblings. So I'm saying, wake up. And I might not be heard. This video might not come to you. You might not see it. You might not hear it. But I'm telling you, from the archangels, from everything I've been going through and experiencing, the Star of Jacob has returned. The first testament I said was about God, the second one about a son, and the third one's the Holy Spirit. We're in the whole third testament right now. Whether you want to believe that or you don't want to believe it, we're in the third testament. So depending on which person, good or bad, wins, if it's bad, at least we know the truth. But if God hears us and it happens, you have to be not understanding that all the people that shun you from believing your own beliefs as this Jesus and Christianity, for someone to shun your belief is asinine. Because you can believe all Muslim, you can believe a Judas, you can believe this, but then you want to target one organization. And what you guys fail to understand is people ruined it. You need to really dissect the information and really be a true Christian. Because being a true Christian is about being the most spiritual person that you can be. And just like all religions, every religion has something. There are rules, and the number one thing is to love. You need to wake the hell up. And all I could say is the mind, the body, and the spirit coexist. The past, the present, and the future all coincide. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the completion. We are to be like the sun. We are to take care of our body, and we are supposed to be present. Stop focusing on the past and what's on the future and focus today. Breathe. Take a deep breath. Breathe. What needs to be assessed today? And right now, the entire world is in big jeopardy because something is coming, and I know something is coming. Whether it's good or whether it's bad, I don't know that because things can change at any given moment. But I'm telling you, God is not dead.